Over the past few weeks, rap fans have been treated to an absolute war between two of the greatest rappers to come around this generation. Drake and Kendrick Lamar have taken the gloves off, dare I say the Maybach gloves at that, and these two MCs, legendary artists, have been sparring, and it is now your chance to make your pick. Who you got? Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. What we're going to do now is cater it to the fans. We got 5 rounds in my estimations of Kendrick versus Drake. A lot of people believe what kind of kicked this feud off was back in the fall. A record you may know as First Person Shooter that has Drake and J. Cole on it apparently was supposed to also feature Kendrick Lamar. And it appears as though, for whatever reason, K-Dot didn't want to do that record. I'm going to put First Person Shooter up against Like That in round 1. Like That is Future, Kendrick, and Metro. Drake's verse on First Person Shooter was not good. He chose the melodic route to me. Kendrick's verse on Like That is the verse of the year to me. I think Like That right now at this current moment is the song of the year. Definitely the song of the summer. I'm giving round 1 to Kendrick Lamar. Then after that, Drake delivered on Pushups. He told Metro to shut up, play some drums. He told Kendrick you was waiting on the Taylor Swift album to calm down, and you gonna do it for the Swifties. Top tell him, yo, you gotta drop and give him 50. And then we got that epic response from Kendrick Lamar entitled Euphoria. Oh, what, you ain't like that record? I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Oh my goodness. Euphoria is one of my favorite diss records of all time. Oh my goodness. That man Flatfoot said, when you get on stage with Sexy Red, I believe you see 2 bad bitches. You might mess around and pop ass with her. Oh my goodness. Listen, to me, Euphoria is clear as day better than Pushups. I'm giving round 2 to Kendrick. I got him up 2-zip. Round 3, after we got Pushups, technically in the order we got Tailor Made Freestyle. But to match it up, I'm going to use Tailor Made Freestyle, which was, remember, Drake and the AI Pac and AI Snoop. We think it was AI Snoop. I did not love this record, but I thought it was super creative to try to get Kendrick to come out of the hole and use Pac to say, yo, K-Dot, where are you at, bro? You disappointing the West Coast. You supposed to be our guy. Tailor Made Freestyle versus 616 in LA that apparently had the quadruple entendres on it from Kendrick Lamar. Really good record over the Al Green. Oh no, man. This is probably as tough as it gets for me because of the creativity and the, to me, a mitigated gall from Drake. I'm going to give him 1. I'm going to give Tailor Made Freestyle to win in that one. A lot of people had a right to say that went the other way. For the sake of this debate, I'm going to give it to Tailor Made Freestyle, though. Family Matters versus Meet the Grams. Man, literally the disrespect for Drake to drop Family Matters and for Kendrick to drop Meet the Gram right after it. Family Matters is hard, but Kendrick stepped on it. That's the truth of the matter. If we're being honest, Family Matters really never had the chance to manifest. And I do believe Drake went about this battle with Kendrick in the wrong from this standpoint. As I said in the previous video, Kendrick Lamar deserved Drake's undivided attention. In Family Matters, Drake definitely addressed Kendrick Lamar for most of it, but too much of his time was spared, dealing with The Weeknd, Rick Ross, Metro Boom, and all these other figures, in which I feel like maybe it went a little too long. I didn't like Meet the Grams. I thought it was, again, clever from Kendrick to bring in the notion that Drake has a daughter out there, playing off of what Pusha T did a few years back with the story of Adidon. But Drake admitted his son Adonis after that. Drake admitted that he got a daughter. As a matter of fact, he said that story is not true. Meet the Grams feels like a therapy session to me, even though I really, really like the creativity of Kendrick Lamar sitting all of Drake's family down and questioning, how can y'all be a part of this sick, disgusting man's life? I'ma still, for the sake of the conversation, give Family Matters the edge. We are at 2-2, ladies and gentlemen, as we go into the Heart Part 6 versus Not Like Us. Whoo, they not like us. They not like us. Drake dropped last with the Heart Part 6, just for clarity and just for purpose of continuity. The Heart Part 6 is really good. Drake is rapping, and Drake has been rapping his ass off this entire time, but it still, to me, just feels like Kendrick has been one step ahead of the game at what Drake does better than anybody, the hits, and that bothers me. We haven't got a summer bop from Drake yet, the man that has created summer bops damn near every year but this one. The Heart Part 6 is cool. He took Kendrick's time, time stamp signature after Kendrick took Drake's time stamp, right? I get it. I do get it. It's cool. I think Kendrick, when he decides to drop another album, is still gonna name his next Heart Part 6, because it ain't really had an impact that Kendrick thought. Pretty much it's Drake responding to what Kendrick said about him. And for that, I just can't give Drake another point. When this dude dropped They Not Like Us, they say they vibing out on the West Coast to They Not Like Us. I'm sorry. They Not Like Us is a summer bop. That bad boy is hard. And it's once again Kendrick Lamar on offense, which led to Drake being on defense. And he dropped it after dropping Meet the Grams, just showing you I got a whole stash of these. Keep playing this game if you want to. It's only going to get worse for you, Drake. Let me say this, as I give this last point to Kendrick Lamar, so far I got him winning this 3-2. Drake doesn't look worse to me in any realm in this. Drake has rapped. He looks like a formidable opponent to Kendrick Lamar, who number one is, as popular as he is, doesn't have the fame of a Drake. And number two, Kendrick Lamar, to me, has been waiting on this a long time. You could tell Kendrick hates Drake, and Drake maybe didn't like Kendrick. That's kind of how I feel coming out of it. I think personally, Drake looked pretty darn good in this battle. He maybe didn't win it to me, but this is not like Pusha T versus Drake, where it was clear as day Drake bowed out of it for whatever reason, Jay Prince, whatever. To me, I stand here saying Drake did his thing. He just didn't win, just didn't have enough direction, didn't force the issue. After you called the boogeyman out of the hole, the boogeyman came and he was more prepared than you. And I just thought after Drake dropped the tailor-made freestyle, he had something in the tuck. I thought he had a Euphoria in the tuck. He didn't. Euphoria is going with me for a long time. That's one of my favorite diss records ever. Like That's Gonna Control the Summer. And that's why I believe Drake is falling short here in his battle against Kendrick Lamar. I got it 3-2 Kendrick Lamar putting on for the West Coast. Please let me know your thoughts on how I see this battle, and what do you have this battle between K-Dot and Aubrey. As of right now, I got Kendrick winning it. Time, love, and support. It's what your boy never take for granted. Salute. I'm out. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code FERRO, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code FERRO, and your first deposit will get doubled. Do you want to see your favorite athlete live in action next time they're in your town? Or do you want to see your favorite artist performing in concert next time they're in a city near you? Head over to the SeatGeek website or app and use my code HoopsFerro for $20 off your first purchase. Make sure you subscribe to the It's Mr. Taliaferro YouTube channel, and hey, donate a super chat. Follow me on Facebook at It's Mr. Taliaferro, cop a supporter badge. The Underdog Fantasy promo code is FERRO. The SeatGeek promo code is HoopsFerro. And follow me on Twitter at itsmrtaliaferro.